Jacob Roloff can no longer be seen on a small screen. But the ex-reality star can still be seen on a small screen these days. 2 years after departing the TLC series Little People, Big World, Roloff is documenting his trip through the Pacific Northwest via a series of YouTube videos. He's off on an adventure with his girlfriend, Isabel, and his 2 dogs, and he appears to be having the time of his life. As he drives from Wyoming to Colorado, however, vlogging the trip as it happens, some social media followers are wondering why Jacob is okay with this sort of documentation, yet chose not to keep the world privy to his every action on the aforementioned reality show. I saw a comment on something and somebody was asking why I don't just do a show since I'm filming myself right now, the 20-year-old said over the weekend. He went on to explain the difference between serving as his own director and editor and being at the mercy of a network producer as follows. There's 2 ways to do the filming thing. One way is through the show, maybe, and the other way is through myself and vlogs. It's just more free doing it myself. I can do anything. I can say anything. I can talk about anything. I can show whatever I want. Indeed, this was the major complaint Roloff issued back when he quit Little People, Big World. Via a pretty epic Instagram post last summer, Roloff slammed the program as scripted and fake and hypocritical, saying at the time that he will never return. Roloff exposed the series as utterly contrived. For the sake of the episode and ratings, I've seen a lot of storylines drawn up, loosely, about our lives, he said, adding, and when I was standing here, behind the scenes and watching it from an outside perspective, I just couldn't stop laughing. Laughing at how hard the producers have to try to get us to follow the talking points, and at how ridiculous the talking points are. He concluded by saying bluntly, the family that is filmed is not my family. They are the Roloff characters and I have scarcely anything in common with them, nor do I want to be a character myself. Roloff is clearly more at ease with everything all these months later, as Isabel said in the couple's latest video entry that there's no fear now of any words being misconstrued. There are no concerns that something will be edited for the sake of drama. I don't want people to think that I'm living in a resentful sort of way towards the show. I've moved on from it, Roloff concluded. It's just a natural progression of leaving the place you came from. Moving on away from home, traveling away from home. Just getting away. Jacob must have filmed himself for this interview after a particular good and calm day, because it wasn't very long ago that he blasted his religious family members, along with Christianity overall. Christians as I have experienced them have assumed a real and damaging sense of superiority over all other belief systems, wrote the 20-year-old son of Amy and Matt Roloff last week. He expounded. They believe that their mystic, Jesus of Nazareth, was the supremely gifted mystic and that their book, the Bible, is supreme in knowledge and law. They have privately for so long deemed non-Christians as needing help and diseased of the mind and spirit, condescendingly offering an empty platitude of the nature of I'll pray for you. They don't pray for you though, they pray for themselves, their spiritual security, and out of pity that you aren't as fortunate as they to be in the know. For all these reasons, Roloff says he's no longer a Christian. Which is perfectly fine, of course. But he got into a pretty big heap of online trouble for calling out the faith itself in such a manner.